Hi, my name is Marcy Brewster. What's occurring? This is the channel where Jesus Christ rules. Did I tell you about the time that I got flung out of the church? Yeah, they flung me out. Anyway, there goes. So I split up, yeah, with this horrible individual a long time ago now, and I was in this new place where the council and that lot put me, and I thought, well, you know what, I want to go to church, but obviously, there was other church members that would see me on the road and kind of tried to get me to go to their church and stuff like that. And I just knew there was something wrong, but I wasn't going into it too deep. But anyway, I decided that I was too lonely because obviously I'd never been on my own before at this time. So I decided to go to this church. Um, I don't know how it came about, but I just ended up going to this church. When I went in there, I seen women preaching with their heads uncovered, um, and obviously I'm a Christian that follows the word at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to set it aside for nobody. So I just looked at the situation and I thought, this isn't right. This is not right. Do you know what I mean? You've got women standing up prophesying in front of men, and there was people in there in wheelchairs, chairs and stuff like that. And I'm not turning around and saying there's anything wrong with it, but anyway, when I went there the next day, I actually pulled up the person who was running this thing, um, not the man, but the woman, because they had a little Sunday group or whatever it was called. The next day, I turned around and I goes, well, you're not covering your head. I actually got all the scripture and stuff like that for the situation. I said, you're not covering your head. And obviously now I've come in and I've noticed that you've got a DVD on about Jesus. It's a film, that's not normal, and there wasn't even a Bible in sight. Um, so I basically called it out. And this woman was trying to challenge me, and then the other woman that I thought was on my side then ended up turning on me because she was actually agreeing with me that it does say what I was saying in the Bible. But then she switched on me and she goes, get out. I said, yeah, but before I leave, I need to say this to you. Do you know what I mean? You've got people in here. If God's in this building with you, okay, how come you still got sick people up in this situation? You haven't got gifts of healing. You haven't got any of that going on. You're just basically creating up your own thing. You've got this video on that's a film, and that's what you're relying on. She was like, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. And I said, yeah, I will go. But I just want to say that you're stopping these young women who are hurt and broken from having salvation because of your lack of worship to God. And obviously I was told on the way out that basically it was a new age church. So yeah, I did get thrown out of the church for telling the truth. God bless you guys. Bye.